Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about hair, your hair length, and cutting your hair.
Greetings. This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Your hair in this illusionary dream state matrix is your antenna or your consciousness connection, transmission, receiver for your consciousness level. Now, the best length for a source player's hair, male or female, is 33 centimeters. 33 centimeters. Now, it can be longer, but hair that is any shorter than that is not going to have as much benefit from their hair. Now, dreadlocks are energy draining and they invite entity attachments to you because they have a spiritual connection to shamanism, and basically they invite entity attachments. You are giving consent by maintaining your hair in dreadlocks. Just maintaining your hair in a natural condition, just keeping it brushed, combed, and clean. You need to ask your source self about how frequently to wash your hair. Again, it's water. Water is a pay to experience. Electricity and water don't mix, and drinking it is one thing. Bathing and playing in it is another. And it's an experience, and you are paying for that out of your synergy cell. But now, the best length, a more empowering length for your hair is 33 centimeters. It doesn't have to be any longer than that, and having it longer doesn't benefit you more. And having it shorter than that, you need to weigh the cost of your consciousness level and your receptivity to source information, and the more powerful your intent is and how you are projecting it out. These are things that only your source self can answer for you individually in your journey. Now, if you have a job that says that you can't wear your hair beyond a certain length, then that's a requirement. And if you wanted to grow it, you would have to switch your job. These things all are, your individual experience is yours. It's how you perceive this game. It's how you experience this game, the choices that you make, and the experiences that you experience. Now, your hair. When you have a haircut, okay? When you cut your hair with scissors, you are cutting energy is being removed from you. Now, whatever is cut off, you should burn, remove any etheric attachments to, and sever it from you. And then I would suggest that you burn the hair that's cut off. At least if you're having a professional haircut and you don't want to ask for your hair back, then you need to remove any connections to you from it with your intent. Now, when your hair is cut, the ends are cut, it is like energy from your synergy cell just keeps draining. That's like a cut end, cut little hoses here. And it's all the energy is just draining until it is cauterized. Until it is sealed off. Now, anyone can use fire to singe the end of the cut hair to seal off and to stop the flow of energy from their synergy cell and to stop the flow of their personal energy. You can do that. If you are high enough frequency, you do not even have to singe it, but you can use your powerful intent. Now, this may or may not remove energy from your synergy cell. It depends on the source player. It really depends on the source player. But you need to stop the flow of the energy. Okay. A haircut means that you have cut, you have opened, and the energy is flowing out of you. It's flowing out of you. You need to singe the hair, stop the flow, either using fire or your intent. Now, I say if you use fire, you need to know what you're doing and not be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. If you're high enough frequency, you can use your intent alone, and that would be beneficial to you. Your hair is a very important aspect of this game. Now, what if you're bald and you have no hair, or you have bald pattern going on? Okay. Well, there's a lot of things that affect baldingness in source players. And it has to do with stress, health, diet, and in some cases their scripts, and choices. Now, I wouldn't obsess on it, and I wouldn't worry about it. You deal with things as you are experiencing them. Now, I know it's very popular to cut off, shave every bit of hair off your head because you've got a lot of balding going on and you've got maybe a ring around the outside edge, and a lot of guys are, shaving their entire heads because they don't want to have just a small amount of hair. Well, I would suggest that you ask your source self if it would benefit you. Now, along with hair, I'm going to talk about facial hair. Facial hair on men, other than their eyebrows and eyelashes and just normal peach fuzz, does not benefit a source player. Now, I'm going to talk about men primarily because men are the ones who grow beards and mustaches. And it does not benefit you to have facial hair. There's no benefit to that. Facial hair is not a replacement for the hair on your head. So, facial hair, a beard, a mustache, is not a replacement for having hair on your head. It does not benefit you. And your reason behind having the facial hair may be using energy from your synergy cell. That's an individual mindset and where your mind is at in having that facial hair. So you need to ask your source self if it benefits you, or if it is draining any of your synergy cell energies. Is it a vanity issue? Is it there are a lot of things going on. Is it your masculinity and you want to show that you have what it takes to grow a beard? These are issues that are in your mind, and you need to be aware of those issues and maybe get to the root of them. Those type of thoughts can use energy from your synergy cell. Again, your synergy cell is who you are. It is you using yourself, your own energies up in this game, and it benefits you to be aware of your synergy cell energies and what you are choosing to use those energies on, because it is your very essence. Now, clean hair, good, but you don't need to clean it every single day. It's not necessary to wash your hair every single day. Again, you need to just verify with your source self. Now, I will also say with your hair has memory. If you are in a bad relationship and you end a relationship, okay, I would suggest letting it grow for a while, and then removing the hair that came from you during that relationship or during that time in your life. You get basically about a half an inch of growth a month. You need to use your source self-guidance as to what will benefit you. Really, you need your source self connection to determine what will benefit you. Now, if you're high enough frequency, can you remove all cellular memory from that hair and that thing? Yes, you can. As long as you live in your now day, you can clear out all the past memories and cellular memories and everything. It has to do with your frequency level and your intent, your power, your empowerment, as to how much you can accomplish without cutting your hair or doing anything. It's related to you individually. This game responds to you individually. You are creating your experience. Your frequency level and your synergy cell, which is who you are, determines how much empowerment you have in this game and how much you can accomplish by a simple thought of intent versus it really costing you something and it being out of your ability to do. The higher frequency you get, you can create and manifest with simple intent and visualization. And I did the video on what it costs, whether it's from your synergy cell or your daily supply, in the manifestation versus intent video. It depends on you, the choices that you make, the experience that you create for yourself within this game. It is a magnificent and wonderful game. Create your best life yet. Reach your empowerment. Make choices that will benefit you and keep your synergy cell full. Choices that keep your synergy cell full. Now, saying thank you benefits you as you recognize the value of the work that I have done. Your action of sending a gift through PayPal or Patreon is an unlock within you that you can unlock no other way. It is action that you are doing on your behalf to unlock things that you can unlock no other way. It's a frequency issue within you. And you get out of these videos what you put into them. It's a frequency issue. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.